As a mentor, I love to educate and share my knowledge about what it takes to efficiently mobilize a project from conception to completion. As a new mobilization manager, you are a key player in the facilities management arena. Never underestimate the importance of your role. At the heart of any project lies its scope. As a mobilization manager, your maiden task is to comprehend the project's scope. This encompasses discerning the client's needs, the resources at hand, what solution has been sold to your client, what is in the master services agreement, and the timeline slated for completion. It's akin to understanding the lay of the land before embarking on a journey. Next in line is planning. Having grasped the scope, you are now equipped to map out the project. This involves crafting a detailed project blueprint, known as your mobilization plan, pinpointing key milestones and delegating tasks to team members. It's like setting up the chessboard for a strategic game. Communication is the lifeblood of facilities management. It's your responsibility to ensure that every team member is in the loop, aware of their roles and duties. Early on, you must ascertain whether there are any interdependencies that have to be managed closely. Regular meetings and updates serve as the pulse, keeping the project's heart beating and everyone in sync. I recommend weekly meetings across all work streams, and then as the mobilization approaches go live, shifting gear to daily flash calls and reporting. But what about the unforeseen challenges that may spring up? That's where risk management comes into play. Identify potential risks and devise contingency plans. Record, track and monitor risks using a risk register and align regular reviews of risk with your mobilization meetings. This readies you to respond swiftly and effectively when the unexpected occurs. It is essential to ensure all team members across every work stream record risks on discovery to ensure the mobilization stays on track and your client is made aware as soon as possible. A risk may mean a variation to the scope and pricing. Quality control is another crucial aspect. You need to ascertain that every task is performed to an optimum standard. Regular inspections and audits are your tools to spot any issues at the earliest. Budget management is the backbone of project delivery. You need to keep a vigil on the project's budget, tracking every expenditure and making sure the project remains within the financial boundaries. Training is another key element. As a mobilization manager, you are to ensure that every team member is armed with the necessary training and skills to execute their tasks. This may call for additional training or mentoring for certain team members. This training is available through MCFM Global Academy. Documentation is your project's diary. Maintain detailed records of every facet of the project. This includes project plans, risk assessments, inspection reports, and financial records. These documents are your treasure trove for future projects. The documents will form part of the handover pack for the operations team when you go live and move on to your next project. Stakeholder management is about keeping everyone involved informed about the project's progress. This spans the client, team members, and all other parties involved in the project. Continuous improvement is your mantra. Always be on the lookout for ways to refine your processes and procedures. This can enhance efficiency and trim costs. Ensure you carry out lessons learned and create a library of lessons learned you can draw on before commencing any project. In a nutshell, your role as a mobilization manager is to ensure that the project crosses the finish line on time, within budget, and to the client's satisfaction. This demands a mix of technical knowledge, project management prowess, and people management skills. So, are you ready to rise to the challenge? This has been an MCFM Global Training production. Copyright 2023. All rights reserved. Inspiring, educating, and energizing. Dream big and aim high.